Hollywood. The very name evokes a sense of wonder, a place where dreams are made and fantasies come to life. For over a century, Hollywood has captivated audiences worldwide, its stories transcending borders and languages. It is a place synonymous with glamour, ambition, and the transformative power of cinema. But how did this sun-drenched corner of Los Angeles rise to become the global epicenter of filmmaking? This essay delves into the history of Hollywood, tracing its journey from humble beginnings to its golden age, ultimately examining its lasting legacy on the world of motion pictures. From its pioneers to its icons, Hollywood's story is one of innovation, creativity, and enduring cultural influence. It is a story that continues to unfold, reminding us of the power of storytelling and its ability to transport us to worlds both real and imagined. The story of Hollywood begins, fittingly, with a journey westward. In the early days of the 20th century, a wave of adventurous filmmakers set their sights on the golden state of California, lured by the promise of new opportunities and the dream of creating something extraordinary. In the early 20th century, filmmakers, drawn by the promise of abundant sunshine and diverse landscapes, began migrating to Southern California. The region's consistent weather and natural beauty made it an ideal location for shooting films year-round, a stark contrast to the unpredictable conditions on the East Coast. The region offered more than just scenic beauty, it provided an escape from the strict regulations and patent lawsuits that plagued the burgeoning film industry on the East Coast. Filmmakers sought freedom from the monopolistic practices of the Motion Picture Patents Company, which controlled the use of film equipment and technology. Among these pioneers were the filmmakers who established Nestor Studios in 1911, planting the seeds for what would become a global phenomenon. This small studio was the first to set up shop in Hollywood, marking the beginning of an era that would see the rise of countless iconic studios and legendary films. The abundance of natural light in Los Angeles proved ideal for filmmaking, allowing for longer shooting hours and reducing the reliance on artificial lighting. This natural advantage enabled filmmakers to create more visually stunning and dynamic scenes, contributing to the unique look and feel of early Hollywood films. The diverse geography from beaches to deserts to mountains provided filmmakers with a wide range of backdrops for their stories. This variety allowed for the creation of films set in different parts of the world, all within a short distance from the studios, making Hollywood a versatile and cost-effective location for filmmakers. As more filmmakers and studios flocked to the area, a small, unassuming town began its transformation into the entertainment capital of the world. Hollywood's rapid growth and development were fueled by the influx of talent and investment, turning it into a bustling hub of creativity and innovation that continues to shape the global film industry today. The early years of Hollywood were defined by the silent film era. Without spoken dialogue, filmmakers relied on powerful imagery, expressive acting, and musical accompaniment to convey their narratives. It was a time of immense creativity and innovation, as filmmakers experimented with new techniques to engage and captivate audiences. One of the most iconic figures to emerge from this era was Charlie Chaplin, whose comedic genius transcended language barriers. His films, filled with slapstick humor and poignant social commentary, resonated with audiences worldwide, making him one of the first global movie stars. Other notable figures of the silent era included Buster Keaton, known for his daring stunts, and Mary Pickford, often dubbed America's sweetheart. These early stars laid the foundation for the Hollywood star system, where actors became larger-than-life figures who captivated the public's imagination. The year 1927 marked a pivotal moment in Hollywood history with the release of The Jazz Singer, the first feature-length film to incorporate synchronized dialogue and music. The advent of sound revolutionized filmmaking, ushering in a new era of cinematic storytelling. Filmmakers now had the ability to bring dialogue, music, and sound effects to their stories, adding new layers of depth and emotional resonance. The transition to sound was not without its challenges, as studios had to adapt to new technologies and filmmaking techniques. Actors and actresses with strong stage presences were in high demand, while some silent film stars struggled to make the transition. However, the sound revolution ultimately proved to be a transformative force, expanding the possibilities of cinema and paving the way for the golden age of Hollywood. Section 5 Studio Giants, the Rise of a System. The golden age of Hollywood saw the rise of the studio system, a unique and highly influential system of film production and distribution. Major studios like Paramount, MGM, Warner Brothers, and 20th Century Fox dominated the industry, controlling every aspect of filmmaking from script development to casting to distribution. These studios signed long-term contracts with actors, directors, writers, and technicians, creating a stable and highly productive environment for filmmaking. The studio system fostered a collaborative spirit as talented individuals from different disciplines worked together under one roof. Studios often specialized in specific genres, with Warner Brothers known for its gritty crime dramas and MGM renowned for its lavish musicals. This factory-like approach to filmmaking resulted in an unprecedented output of films, shaping the tastes and trends of moviegoers worldwide. Section 6. Icons on the silver screen, the star system. Central to the success of the studio system was the star system. Studios carefully cultivated the images of their actors and actresses, transforming them into larger-than-life icons who embodied glamour, sophistication, and escapism. Stars like Humphrey Bogart, Clark Gable, Katharine Hepburn, and Ingrid Bergman became household names, their faces gracing movie posters and magazine covers around the world. The star system played a significant role in shaping public perceptions and cultural trends. The fashion choices, hairstyles, and on-screen personas of Hollywood stars were widely imitated, influencing everything from clothing styles to social etiquette. The allure of Hollywood glamour extended far beyond the silver screen, captivating the imaginations of audiences worldwide and solidifying Hollywood's status as a cultural powerhouse. Section 7 Hollywood at War, a tool for cultural influence. During World War II, Hollywood played a significant role in supporting the war effort. Studios produced numerous propaganda films designed to boost morale, demonize the enemy, and rally support for the Allied cause. Stars like Clark Gable and Jimmy Stewart enlisted in the armed forces, further solidifying the link between Hollywood and patriotism. Beyond propaganda, Hollywood continued to produce films that provided audiences with much-needed escapism and entertainment during a time of global conflict. Musicals, comedies, and romantic dramas offered a temporary respite from the realities of war, reminding audiences of the resilience of the human spirit. Hollywood's wartime contributions solidified its influence as a cultural force, demonstrating the power of cinema to shape public opinion and inspire audiences. Section 8. The Twilight of the Studio System, a New Era Dawns. The late 1940s and 1950s saw the decline of the studio system, a period marked by significant changes in the film industry. The once dominant studios began to lose their iron grip on Hollywood, leading to a seismic shift in how movies were made and distributed. Antitrust laws aimed at breaking up monopolies forced studios to divest themselves of their theater chains, loosening their grip on distribution. This legal intervention was a turning point, as it dismantled the vertical integration that had given studios control over production, distribution, and exhibition. The advent of television presented a new form of entertainment that challenged the dominance of cinema. Families now had the option to stay home and be entertained, which significantly impacted movie attendance and forced studios to rethink their strategies. As studios struggled to adapt to these changing times, independent filmmakers began to emerge, offering fresh perspectives and challenging the established order. These pioneers took advantage of the shifting landscape to create films that were more personal and less formulaic. While the decline of the studio system marked the end of an era, it also paved the way for a new wave of filmmaking. This period of transition allowed for greater experimentation and innovation in the art of cinema. Independent filmmakers, freed from the constraints of studio control, explored bolder themes and experimented with new cinematic techniques. This newfound freedom led to the creation of films that were more daring and reflective of the filmmakers' unique visions. The rise of auteur directors, who exerted greater creative control over their films, ushered in a new era of artistic expression in Hollywood. These directors, often seen as the true authors of their films, brought a distinct and personal style to their work, forever changing the landscape of American cinema. Section 9. Hollywood's Legacy, a Lasting Impact on Cinema. The golden age of Hollywood may be over, but its legacy continues to shape the world of cinema. This era, often referred to as the most influential period in film history, set the foundation for modern filmmaking. The techniques and styles developed during this time have become the bedrock upon which contemporary cinema is built. The films produced during this era remain timeless classics, enjoyed by audiences of all ages. These movies not only entertain but also offer a glimpse into the cultural and social dynamics of their time. They serve as a bridge connecting different generations through shared cinematic experiences. The stars of Hollywood's golden age remain cultural icons, their images and performances etched in the annals of film history. These actors and actresses became household names, their influence extending beyond the silver screen to fashion, music, and even politics. More importantly, the innovations and storytelling techniques pioneered during Hollywood's golden age continue to inspire filmmakers today. Directors and writers often look back to this era for inspiration, drawing on its rich legacy to craft new and compelling narratives. From the use of sound and music to the development of genre conventions, the legacy of Hollywood's golden age is evident in countless films produced around the world. The introduction of synchronized sound revolutionized the industry, while genre films like westerns and film noir set the stage for future storytelling. As we continue to be captivated by the magic of cinema, it is important to remember the contributions of those who shaped its golden age and whose work continues to inspire and entertain audiences worldwide. Their pioneering efforts laid the groundwork for the diverse and dynamic film industry we enjoy today, ensuring that the magic of Hollywood's golden age will never be forgotten.